few minutes. We want to just let's take questions, because no matter what, we don't want to assume that everybody has actually gotten the information, the gist, everything. But at the same time, you might have something that's bothering you, like, okay, how can I even, this thing is not clear to me. Do you understand? So in case you have any question, you can just indicate so that we can just help you to few minutes. We want to just let's take questions, because no matter what, we don't want to assume that everybody has actually gotten the information, the gist, everything. But at the same time, you might have something that's bothering you, like, okay, how can I even, this thing is not clear to me. Do you understand? So in case you have any question, you can just indicate so that we can just help you to tackle it. It's a challenge. I call it challenge. What's your challenge? What challenge do you have that you want us to help you to just quickly look at? Okay, 1, the first person. Okay, 2, okay, 3, guest speaker, okay, 4, 5, 6, going, and then I think we are gone for that. Okay, the first person, you can ask your question. Okay, then you can maybe just say who you are directing the question to, or is it a general question? To Victory. Okay, yeah, to the
IT gets closer. All your questions directed to me. Yes, so the IT gets closer.
Okay, so okay, yeah. Okay, come.
All right. No, ask your questions. Go. Okay, so my question is, you said something that was supposed to be charged for 2,000 naira.
Yeah.
You charge it for. Okay. You said something that was supposed to be charged for 2,000 naira. You charge it for 6,000 naira. Like, how do you charge high and without making? Because I understand that at that place, Computer Village, the competition there is extremely tough. Like, how do you charge high without losing
customers?
That customer.
Good question. Okay.
Just stay close.
Okay.
Stay close.
Now it's very simple. Now, how do you charge without losing customers? Okay, the host, many people who are here, if you follow me online, no, I don't charge 2K for classes. I don't charge 5K. I don't charge 10K. We are working on making my list product $100. How much is $100 today? 50,000. For somebody to have a 1 hour consultation session with me, I'm 19 right now, so I'm telling you I'm 19 right now. So in case you are listening to the recording, it would have been increased, and you'd have to reach out to me to confirm. Right now, for 1 hour to speak with you, I charge here $100. So you have to know your customer. Not everybody is your customer. If you sell to everybody, you'll be broke. Who are my customers? You can't sell. Don't look out to selling to all the 57,000. Look out to selling to 1,000 who are your customers. Imagine if I sell a $100 product to 100 people.
Few minutes. We want to just let's take questions, because no matter what, we don't want to assume that everybody has actually gotten the information, the gist, everything. But at the same time, you might have something that's bothering you, like, okay, how can I even, this thing is not clear to me. Do you understand? So in case you have any question, you can just indicate so that we can just help you to tackle it. It's a challenge. I call it challenge. What's your challenge? What challenge do you have that you want us to help you to just quickly look at? Okay, 1, the first person. Okay, 2, okay, 3, guest speaker, okay, 4, 5, 6, going, and then I think we are gone for that. Okay, the first person, you can ask your question. Okay, then you can maybe just say who you are directing the question to, or is it a general question? To Victory. Okay, yeah, to the
IT gets closer.
All your questions directed to me.
Yes, so the IT gets closer.
Okay, so okay, yeah. Okay, come.
All right. No, ask your questions. Go.
Okay, so my question is, you said something that was supposed to be charged for 2,000 naira.
Yeah.
You charge it for. Okay. You said something that was supposed to be charged for 2,000 naira. You charge it for 6,000 naira. Like, how do you charge high and without making? Because I understand that at that place, Computer Village, the competition there is extremely tough. Like, how do you charge high without losing
Customers.
that customer?
Good question. Okay.
Just stay close.
Okay.
Stay close.
Now it's very simple. Now, how do you charge without losing customers? Okay, the host, many people who are here, if you follow me online, no, I don't charge 2K for classes. I don't charge 5K. I don't charge 10K. we are working on making my least product $100. How much is $100 today? 50,000. For somebody to have a 1 hour consultation session with me, I'm 19 right now, so I'm telling you I'm 19 right now. So in case you are listening to the recording, it would have been increased, and you'd have to reach out to me to confirm. Right now, for 1 hour to speak with you, I charge here $100. So you have to know your customer. Not everybody is your customer. If you sell to everybody, you'll be broke. Who are my customers? You can't sell. Don't look out to selling to all the 57,000. Look out to selling to 1,000 who are your customers. Imagine if I sell $100 product to 100 people. While you are trying to look for those 1,000 people, $100 product is what, 50,000, right? 50,000 times 100 is how much?
5 million.
Is what? It's 5 million. Am I right? Yeah. 50,000 times 100 is what? While you are looking to sell 1,000 naira product to 1,000 people to make 1 million, I've made 4 times what you have done on just 100% without having stress and headache. Do you see that? Look for your customers. Next question. Are you clear?
How would I find my customers?
Okay, now that's exactly where we go to class.
When we
Do you
go
understand?
to class.
We go to class.
Great. Okay, yeah. The second question.
Good evening, sir. I first want to thank you for your knowledge and expertise. Then I want to ask, you know, there are people like you would have had a lot of experience in this game, and no matter how much money you make and everything, there will always be down times. There will always be times that you face losses and difficulties. So how do you cope with those times? And I know people like you will learn from it to make more money. So how do you cope with those difficult times? And also I want to ask, since you said you are still in school, so how do you cope with school life and everything together that you are very good at?
Very good question. Someone give him a round of applause. And please give that guy a round of applause. Yeah. Now, how do you cope with difficult time, my friend? The truth is, there are difficulties everywhere. I said to somebody recently, and I'm going to say it to you, the best time to build a business is when you're in school. Somebody say that.
The best time to build a business is when you're in school.
The best time to build a business is when you're in school. Now let me tell you, some of you will say, I'm studying the hardest course and maybe I'll do it after school. After school, what do? NYSC, right? Now imagine you do NYSC, you have to wait for 1 year, and probably you don't have money. You now start looking for a job. Let's say you go and start a teacher's job. What time would you use again? There's somebody I know, she does a teacher's job, they pay her 50k, but she does not have her time. Somebody say, you want to pay me 33k alawi, you know how much I spend every week? Huh? How you pay me 33k alawi? You know how much I spend every week? See, as you grow, your needs arises. Am I right? Your needs arises. So the best time to build business is in school. But the first thing you have to separate is understand that is a business. Allocate times to things. You don't want to be a poor student, so you have to allocate time to what? Reading. Somebody say you need to allocate time to reading. But while you are allocating time to reading, understand that money is important. Without money, how would you buy handbills? What do they call them again?
Handout.
Handout. How? Abi, do you go and beg the lecturer, sir? Please, yeah. Can you imagine? He said you can't read when you're hungry. I love that, Rema. Yeah.
I can't.
You can't read when you're hungry. The Gary is the cheapest now, right?
Gary said don't.
For you to buy Gary, you need what? You need money. And that is why, my friend, it's good to read though. But make sure that you put a balance. You can just commit 1 hour daily to learning how to make money online. And I've told you the 3 skills. You don't have to, there are many people they circle. I've seen somebody who wasted his life looking for those 3 skills I just gave to you for free. Many people will not tell you this. Many people will tell you learn this, learn that, do this business, do that business. I'm saying it to you today. There are 3 skills that will help you make money online, irrespective of any business you go into. Copywriting,
traffic generation,
and what?
Closing.
Yeah. How you cope with losses?
Okay, good. How you cope with losses? Now you're a businessman, losses will come. But it's not good that when you make 100,000 this month, next month you are falling down to 20 or 10,000. And that is why you have to up your game. If personal development classes will help you up your game, take those classes. If having a mentor will help you up your game, she said that in upskilling, am I right?
Yes.
Do that. Do it. Right? So you need to stay in a community of people who make money online. That's one way. That will help you. Are you getting me? That will do what?
Help you.
That will help you. Stay in a community. That's why I say change your friends. Change your friends. The next one is what? Change the influencers you listen to.
Changing them. And what's
When you hear when Dangote has lost millions in the sea, right? But did he stop business? Why? Because he has friends like Otedola. The poor man will tell him, "Guy, go quit, man, no go die." But he has friends like Otedola who told him, "Man, keep pushing." It happens. Business is like that. But okay, now this is the way to strategize. The day he lost money in the sea, he just take Dangote a strategy to make that money back. Imagine somebody lost $20 million. He brings out a product that people want and sell it to the market. Won't he make that money back? And this is why, my friend, you need a community. Somebody say you need a community.
You need a community.
Thank you. Is your question answered? God bless you. You're welcome. Who again?
Okay.
Please ask your questions.
Questions. Okay.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Sorry.
I don't have a business currently, okay?
Okay.
But I'm the kind of person that every time I see people learning skill, I want to learn also.
Okay.
But then the thing is, these days, when you want to learn skill, you have to pay for it. But I'm this kind of person that I depend on my parents, okay? So, and every time they give me an allowance, I feel, okay, out of this allowance, let me learn from this thing.
Okay.
But then the money is always like, almost like my allowance. So I'm like drawn back to learning these stuffs. And then I feel when there's this one that I can afford, when I afford it, when I pay for this thing, like I always have this mentality that when I pay for it, I'm a very kind of lazy person in some aspects. I won't get to like implement this thing, so it feels like a waste. But then when I see people making business and doing all stuff I want to do, so okay, recently I have a business idea, and then I felt like I only have my friends and family for my on my status to like view my things. So if I go into this business, I feel okay, this is UNILAG. In the night, you see people coming to your room that they sell this, they sell that. But recently, I got to notice something. Once anybody knock on the door in my room, we have this slang. The next thing they say is, "I sell." Like nobody has this kind of statement that draws you to what it feels like an awkward situation. You just go out and then they just knock on your door and you're like, "Good evening, I sell." Like, don't you people have that? So I feel like, okay, if I start this business and without people to view, at least I can do like a physical business. But how do I go to people and be like, okay, is this everybody just go to the room and say, "Oh, good evening, I sell"? Like, what is this kind of strategy that you can give to people? And then is there a type of mentality like I don't just get to like feel like, okay, when I do this, will I implement it? Do I get to like use this?
All right, thank you very much. Now I'm going to answer a question. Somebody give her a round of applause. Okay. Everybody was broke. Somebody said everybody was broke.
Everybody was broke.
We came up from somewhere. But please, even if everybody is broke, don't stay broke. Even if everybody is broke, don't stay broke. The reason why we have the Bill Gates today is because they did something. They took action. Am I right? And this is why, no matter how you're starting, there is YouTube today. You can log on to YouTube in case you don't have money. In case that is your case. But I don't believe that nobody don't have money. If you can reach, who has not reached? Whose person phone here is without data? Raise your hand. Your phone is without data here. You don't have data. You are out of this one. If you don't have data here, raise your hand. Good. Now, how did you buy data? It's what? It's money now. How did you buy data?
I want money.
Now, if you use money to buy data, it means you can use money to learn. But you are not just committed. It has not gotten deep into you. You have not seen that survive. Remember we started that I asked, if your parents are away, how would you survive? How? many people would sort, they would look out for it. So don't allow it to get worse. Look out to, okay, now you notice you don't take actions like that. It's very simple. Put your mindset in a state, wait, what if an evil thing happened and I don't have any choice anymore? How would I survive? Start doing those things you don't want to do. That if you don't want to happen to you, start doing them now. And you see you're helping yourself. There's one more question I've not answered, right?
Yeah, that's
okay, now that I sell.
What strategy can she use to approach people so that it won't feel awkward, because everybody she knows around her do I sell.
Good. Now, this is why you need to learn online marketing. Somebody say online marketing.
Online marketing,
and these skills I talked about would help you. Copywriting, traffic generation, closing. Now, if you learn online marketing, you will not do what those people are doing. I tell you, I don't leave my house, but I make money. If I'm in Calabar, I sit down like this, I don't have anywhere to go. I just have my bed and this I carry my phone on the bed. But people buy from me. Now, if you discover your line is clothing, put your product in the eyes of people that love clothing. Are you getting me? Yeah. Put your product in the eyes of people. Create content that relates to clothing. Don't always sell. Would you ever, if somebody comes to knock at your door today and say, I want to show you how to wear your dress, would you close your door against that person? What is that person doing? Educating you. How can you educate your customers? If you can educate your customers, they will buy from you. Is that clear? So rather than do I sell, give what?
Educate, give value,
and sell.
You will attract the right customer.
Yes, any more questions?
Rema. Okay.
I did have one that may be in the mind of a lot of people.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So a lot of people that I've met would be like, oh, well, I have this skill, I have that skill. How do I put myself there? How do I put myself in the face of people? So when you learn copywriting, like you have mentioned, you learn traffic generation, and you learn closing, right? How do you come out to them and be like, okay, I've learned this thing. How do you start to find your customers, and how do you put yourself in the face of people?
Good, very simple. Now there is something called market research. Yeah. It's called customer avatar. I don't want to bog you with words, marketing terms. I don't want to. It is just simply knowing your market. Can you sell cheese balls to an old man? Can you sell cheese balls to an old man?
Never.
Who would buy cheese ball? Children. Why would you go and pitch it to an old man and you want to sell? You will not sell. Who are your targets?
Children.
They are what? They are children. They are children. So that is why you need to know your what?
Market.
Know your market, know your customer. Know your market, know your what?
Customer.
Know your market, know your customer. That way you sell. Is your question answered? Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, one more. Okay.
A full question, because after knowing your market and knowing your customer,
yes,
if it's something that wants to scale and you have this very big idea and the resources is not within your reach, let's say you're looking at like 1 million naira for startup and you don't have the money.
Yes.
So there are several rounds of funding, maybe round 1, round 2, or meeting your relatives or friends. But in the case of someone who doesn't have rich relatives,
okay,
so how do you raise money?
Good. I love this question very much. Give him a round of applause. Did you give Chide a round of applause? Please give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Okay, now I hear many people have this great business idea, and what they want to do is to they are looking for investors. Investor vibes. Right, good. Now, no investor. I said something like, ideas are just ideas until you sell them. Ideas will forever remain ideas,
yes, until
you sell them. So no matter how little, get results. Somebody say get results.
Get results.
No matter how little, get results. At least get few people interested in that offer you are selling. Go and pitch out any investor and tell him, Oga, I've got a market, buying this. Investors love things that brings them money. That investor vibes, right? Investors want to put their money and do what? Make more money. So if you can show them how they will make more money, they are going to definitely buy into the offer. The fact they can make money and you are making your money is fine. They just put in this money They know you've got the marketing skills, you have got the market. Guess what they are going to do? What are they going to do? They will invest in your business. Am I right or wrong? You invest in your business. So rather than just saying I have a business idea, I have this, I have that, the truth is nobody cares. Somebody say nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. The simple thing to do is make sure sell your product. See if people are interested in it.